Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moonseeker Flight Guardian, and today I'm doing a pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is going to be about what is your love story? What is your story between yourself and the person you're watching this for? So, this could be any kind of connection: twin flame, soulmate, boyfriend, girlfriend. Don't want to label it, don't know how to label it, whomever it is, whoever you're watching this for. So you have three choices here. You have the amethyst rose, you have the rose quartz rose, and you have the blue sandstone rose. Or you can connect to the cards here. So you have trust, which is this card here, if you want to take it in and see how you resonate with this card. So trust. Feel free to pause if you need to. We have love. And we have divinity. So just take your time, see if you resonate with the cards or the crystals. I'm going to be telling you a story by using these new story cubes that I got, which I think might be a fun way to see, how to tell your story. There's 9 cubes. I roll them. We'll see what your story is. There'll be timestamps below. I'm going to start with the rose one here. Hi guys, if you chose the rose quartz, the amethyst rose and the card trust, this is your reading. So what this card is telling you, first of all, is that it is time for you to allow yourself to trust yourself. Trust what you're feeling, trust what you're guided to do, trust your gut instinct when it comes to this person. There is a journey ahead of you. But right now, the journey is at standstill. This horse isn't moving. This horse is standing still. And it's out in the woods. And there's there's some kind of healing, some kind of grounding energy when it comes to you and this person. You might feel very at ease with this person. You might feel very grounded around this person. But right now, your journey, your story is at a pause because the horse is not moving. But trust your instinct. Trust what it is you are feeling, thinking, and the like. So this is just a message from the universe saying, trust yourself. You know deep down inside. So let's see what your story is. So what is your story when it comes to yourself and this person? So let's see what we've got here. Is this a cane? I think that's a cane. We have a rainbow. Let me just put them together. Put them up here actually. So we have a cane. We have a path, like a rainbow with a bunny. We have the moon. We have a speech bubble. We have a key. We have shadow or monster, however you want to read that. We have the plane. We have a keyhole. And we have a foot. So what is your love story? So the story that I'm getting here is that things are not steady. With this cane here, things are rocky. You need something to steady yourself with, like a cane, like an elderly person walking down the road. It could be very rocky. They can't keep their footing. It's unstable. But once you give them a cane, once you give them support, they can support themselves and walk down the road. I feel like what's happening in your love story right now is that there's not enough support, but support is coming. That is what that cane is here, and the cane next to that road, that rainbow. I feel support is coming, and support is coming from above. You are going to be guided, so trust when those things come. trust, because you're getting guidance from above. You're getting guidance from above, and you're going to need to trust your intuition. We have the moon here. For the moon, for me, it's also about intuition, but it's also about things are coming to light. The help from above is coming to support you in your connection, to support you in yourself and learning to trust yourself, to trust your intuition. So things are going to come to light between you and this person. Things that were hidden beneath the surface, emotions that were being repressed, whatever it is, it's coming to light. It's coming to light so you guys can start a conversation, so you guys can start to communicate. This is key. This is key, that you guys start to communicate in an open fashion, a way where things are flowing back and forth in a truthful, open manner, in a way it hasn't before. Because the thing is that this person and you guys hold the key for each other when it comes to doing some shadow work, when it comes to bringing out the darkness so that you can heal the darkness. This is, because we have the key here and we have the keyhole here, the thing is that this is what unlocks things. This key is here so you can unlock your shadows, unlock your path to healing, so you guys can move towards unlocking this, so that you can then lock it away for good, that the pain, the hurt, the traumas, so you guys can move on. I feel like there's going to be this energy here where that, you guys are going to be moving in a certain direction here. You're moving towards moving on from this old energy, moving on from this stagnant energy, this standstill that you guys are at. In order for you guys to move on from that, you need to start unlocking what keeps you there, unlocking what keeps you not expressing your emotions, not communicating clearly. This is about bringing out your shadows. Bring out your shadows so you guys can travel and move on, so you can unlock those doors that are closed, that are good for you, so then you can also lock the doors that you have dealt with and healed and need to be put to rest, so you guys can move on. You can walk on towards your journey, move on towards your story. So let's pull some tarot with this. What else do we have when it comes to your love story? The first card here is Six of Swords. What are the odds of that? You're moving on. You're walking away. Moving away from any of the drama, the darkness, the stormy waters. You're moving towards the calm. You guys are moving towards a calmer, more peaceful, more balanced relationship. Because you need to deal with the shadows. You need to allow those shadows to come out. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is making amends. Once you start unlocking what really keeps you in that place of not wanting to express your emotions, or their emotions, you can start living in truth, standing in truth, making amends for whatever was done while you were in your shadow, while you were in your darkness. And I feel more so that, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates, but this could be you or this could be your person. The energies can be interchangeable. What else do we have here? But really, you're really coming into your truth. Coming into your truth when it comes to some kind of conflict you guys might have had. You had this battle and, someone was trying to win at all costs, but there's really no one walks away a winner. Everybody walks away defeated. Even though someone walks away with the spoils, it's an empty win. It's, but change is coming now. Change is coming because people are standing in the truth. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is being stuck. That's stuck energy from the beginning. And I feel like this is definitely past energy here. What was unresolved, what was making things shaky, what was making your foundation shaky, what was keeping guys stuck, is about to be resolved now. It's being resolved with this change that is coming. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Swords. This is like people are going to be more in a place of like mental clarity, like mentally things are gonna have, they're gonna have like a mental breakthrough is what I'm trying to say. And you're gonna start becoming more curious and more ideas rich. Like, you're going to want to send like pages of messengers. This could be that your person wants to come forward and tell you all about their change, all about, what's happening to them and how they are going to make amends when it comes to your relationship. Let's have a look at the Six of Wands here. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. We have memories here. So the Six of Wands here, they're moving away from all that, moving away from not being in their emotions. And we have another moon here, so more things being revealed. This could be that they're tapping into memories and actually seeing what actually happened instead of the story they've been telling themselves. Sometimes we can relive things differently, and every time we relive a memory, our body goes through the same sensations again. If we were hurting at the time, or we got hurt at the time, that is what our body's going through again. So this is like saying that the person, you're watching this for your person, they're tapping into those memories, and they're seeing through the illusions, those stories they told themselves from their headspace, from pride and ego to protect themselves. They're starting to remember how things really happened, how things really were, not the negative story they've been telling themselves. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. We have here confidence. They're finding their confidence but every time they make an amends, every time they step in their truth, they're going to find their confidence. They're going to find their truth. They're going to find their word. They're going to find the courage to move forward. Tell me about the Five of Swords. We have childhood trauma. So this conflict stems from childhood trauma, and this is what they need to look at when it comes to their shadows. Whatever it is that they dealt with as a child, and that person standing in front of the shadow looks like it could be a child, like it's a small person there. So it all stems from childhood trauma, and what they need to really look at and heal, so they can move forward, so they can finally lock it away and release it. Tell me about Ten of Swords. Of destiny. This Ten of Swords will send them on their destined path. And also, I feel like this stock is saying here, it's part of the destiny. This time of stagnation, this time of being stuck, is all part of your destiny, because it's helping you walk towards unity. Bottom of the deck here, we have unity. So this is also that you can get towards this place of union. You need to go through all of this to get to where you're going. So before I finish the reading for you guys, I want to get some messages from your person about your love story, about how they think and feel about you. What are some messages from your person to you they want you to know right now? There's way too many cards. I'm in awe of your beauty. I feel like they have been watching you, and you were someone who came into their life and they were like, oh my God, this person is something else. I feel like when it comes to this, how they feel about you, again, it goes back to trust. Trust your intuition when it comes to this. But they're in awe of your beauty. They see you, your beauty inside and out, your soul, your energy, your essence. It's something that what is helping them through these dark times, what is helping them through, they tap into their memories of you when they're struggling, when they're having a hard time, because they're wanting to make sure that that they do this. Like, they're doing it for themselves, but they're doing it for themselves so that they could get to a place where they one day can walk back to you so they can communicate clearly with you. What else do they want you to know? Some unspoken words. I needed to heal. Yes, they did, and we can see that here. If you guys are not talking and you guys are in separation, it's because they needed to heal. They needed to heal, and most of them have done the healing. Some of them are just starting, some of them are in the middle. Bottom of the deck here, I just noticed I have so much to say, but I don't know where to start. There's a lot to unpack here, and they're going to continue the healing, get to a place where they can walk back into your life so you guys can start communicating. So guys, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about this type of reading in the comments. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, if you chose the rose quartz and the love card, this is your reading. So this this card here talks about love. This talks about self-love. This talks about love with another. With the swans here, this could be a special message if you guys identify as twin flames, because this is very much a twin flame symbol here. But this is about this deep love. This could be also, if you guys see yourself as soulmates, this is like you resonate with this person on a soul level, and this is the universe saying that this connection that you have with this person, for you guys that chose this pile, it's something strong. It's something unlike any other. So let's unpack this and see what your story is. I'm going to roll the dice here and find out what your story is. What is your love story? So we have a book. We have a beetle or scarab. Is that? Yeah, I think so, yeah. We have a padlock. We have a letter, like an envelope. We have a speech bubble. We have a tent, teepee. We have an aeroplane. We have a cane. And we have a wheel. I want to call this. I'll call this a wheel. Well, a wheel of arrows. So, what is your love story? This love story of yours, this, first of all, right now where you are, is just a chapter in the book of you and them. This is just a chapter in your love story book. This is something ancient, and I say that because I see that, like when I see this, I think about the Egyptians, I think about the ancient times. This is something long and ancient. This is something you guys have gone through a long time ago. Like I said, this energy here, this is twin flame. This is something that is old, ancient. This is, you guys have done this a million times, million lifetimes. Like same thing with your soulmate. If you're a soulmate, this is something that is like you guys have been doing this a while. We have the padlock here, but you guys, there's something here that is locked for you guys. This is, but just because something is standing still, just because you guys are separated, know that this is just a chapter. This is just a chapter. This is not the end of the book. This book is open midway, and know that it's something ancient, something that you guys have been doing for a long time and will be doing for a long time. This is just a chapter in the book of us, basically. We have a letter here, and we're next to the speech bubble here. There's communication coming in. There's communication coming in when it comes to whatever is locked or blocked for you guys. It's locked and blocked for you guys so you can learn something. So you can learn and you can grow and you can transform. We have this this teepee here, and again, I feel like this is something spiritual. This is so that you guys can learn something spiritual. This communication coming in is perhaps because during this time of blockage, this time of things being locked, where the universe has blocked you guys and locked yourself, perhaps even locked you away from each other. You guys are not talking, you're not in communication, you're separated, so that when you do come back after a time of, this could be that you guys go through a spiritual awakening, go through a spiritual experience, so that you guys can learn. During that time is when you're going to learn how to communicate. I feel like here you might be communicating with your ancestors, you might be communicating with spirit, you might be communicating with your higher selves. You guys could be communicating in the 5D. But we have here travel. Something's like, so this, the airplane's obviously for travel. It's for moving forward. It's for moving towards something. And the cane here for me is about stability, support, helping you towards something with support. So what I'm getting from this is that you're moving towards a place of stability. Once you go through this spiritual experience here, you'll be moving towards a place of stability where there's endless options. Any way you go, any direction you choose, the wheel is turning in your favor. So it will be up to you and your person to choose which way to go, knowing that you are in a place where you have gone through this spiritual awakening, or this I feel like there's something very spiritual that's happening here between the plane and the padlock here. I feel like whatever happens between here, and this could be that you are communicating with yourself as well. You're learning to love yourself. You're stepping into your power. It'll be so transformative. You won't need a key to open this. It will just open by itself, and you'll be traveling towards stability, and the world will be your oyster. Everything will flow because the wheel is turning in your favor, and now it's time for you to move on to the next chapter in the book of us. So let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some tarot on this. Let's pull some tarot. The book of us. Yes, this is definitely like about the book of you. So we have here the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is like, there's going to be a time of chaos here for you guys. A time of confusion, and I think this is the time between the padlock and the tent here on the plane. It's going to confuse you because you're going to be like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know. Are we ever going to have a new beginning? You might be giving up on this connection, and I'm not saying that you sit around and wait for this person, but you can move on and do you during this time. Do you love, live, laugh, do whatever you need to do, even if it's going into another connection, because don't worry about when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. It's going to happen because, like I said, this is just a chapter in the book of us, the book of you and them. So whatever you do, you will be traveling towards stability. You will be traveling towards a place where you will have your choice of where to go with your person. Yes, this is a general reading and it will not resonate for everyone, but take the things that do resonate and don't try to make anything fit. Don't try to force this to fit into your life and then live by it. This is only advice. This is only guidance. This is not me telling you what to do. But understand that when these things happen, when you have spiritual awakenings, when you go through something spiritual, it is very confusing. It is very chaotic. It is not all sunshine and roses, because you're facing your shadows, you're balancing your shadows. You need your dark to balance your light. You need the two to cohabitate together. What else do we have here? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is about you might be, during this time, you might be feeling like you're not very authentic. You might not be feeling like yourself. You might be feeling like a fraud. You might be feeling like, for some of you who have a spiritual awakening and you're awakening your spiritual gifts and you're working with the spiritual gifts, and perhaps you're venturing into business with the spiritual gifts, you might be feeling like a fraud. And oh God, what's that term called? What is that term called when you feel like a fraud, but you're not, like you just feel it because it's overwhelming for you? Or to the tip of my tongue. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, you might be feeling that you're a fraud, but you're not. You're just overwhelmed because all of this that's coming in. You haven't got a handle on the spiritual gifts yet. But it's like, don't worry about it. Everything will fall into place. It'll fall into place. We have here Page of Pentacles. So there's an offer coming in. There's a message coming in about an offer, a solid offer in the material world. Like you might be confused, you might be feeling like a fraud, but you know, things are coming into place. Things are coming in for you. There will be coming something in from your person. Because just like you, they are also going through something. We have here King of Cups. So this is allowing, this is becoming emotionally mature. This is someone stepping into their emotions, learning to be more compassionate, in control, and balanced, allowing their emotions to flow, loving themselves in a way they haven't before. And we have the Queen of Swords here. This is someone who is wise. This is gaining wisdom. Yes, you're going to feel chaotic. You're going to be confused. You're going to feel unauthentic. You're going to feel like you're desperate. You know, there's this desperation about you. But things will change. That offer will come in. You'll balance your emotions. They'll balance their emotions. You will get into the Queen of Swords energy where you are like, you're so clear. You've gained a new perspective. You're clear on everything. You have your truth. You'll take your sword and cut people, places, and things out that do not serve you. You'll have gained wisdom from your journey. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Hermit. Truth. You'll have your truth. You'll seek your own inner guidance. You'll go within. You'll be going within because you've gone through the spiritual journey. That's beautiful. So let's see what else we have here. Tell me more about Ace of Swords. Tell me about Ace of Swords in reverse. We have Mask. So this is why you're still confused. This is why there's still chaos. You're still wearing a mask, or your person is still wearing a mask and refuses to take it off. But this mask will come off because the longer you are in the sweat tent, in the having a spiritual awakening, the more layers will be peeled off, the more things you will release. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. It's about transformation. You're going through this transformation, and for most of you, you are tapping into your spiritual powers, your spiritual talents. You are connecting to them. You're starting to use them, and this is making you feel like, you know, what am I even doing? I don't know how to read energy. I don't know. Like some of you might even be like just that you're realizing that you're an empath. And you can feel other people's energy, and you might feel like, no, I can't. I'm a fraud. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But this is a transformation you're going through. You're going through a transformation that is for your highest and greatest good, and it will be chaotic in the beginning. Yes, you will feel like you don't know what you're doing and you don't fit in, or you know, all those kind of things. But you are authentic, and you'll come to realize that at the end of this transformation. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. We have crumbling. So this is where the shift happens. From feeling desperation and being unauthentic and wearing a mask, there's going to be a crumbling. There's going to be divine intervention. There's going to be a breaking down of foundations and beliefs that do not serve you. And then in comes the offer. In comes the opportunity. In comes the desire to continue on your journey. For some of you, continue your working with your spiritual gifts, continuing on with this journey in the book of you and them, and knowing that even though that you let that energy go, let them go, do whatever in the meantime, date other people's, you know, knowing that you guys will be coming back together, because it always comes back to you and them. This is how it is. This is what has been written in the book of you and them, because this is ancient. Tell me about the King of Cups. We have unspoken words, and we have thoughts. So this King of Cups, this could be you or this could be your person. They have been keeping their words within because they kept their emotions within. They thought about it a lot. They kept things in their head. But now that they're stepping into the King of Cups energy, or if you are stepping into the King of Cups energy, these unspoken words are going to be spoken, because you're going to allow yourself to express your emotions, to express your words. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. we have here 3 is a crowd, we have winter, and we have offer. So for us in the northern hemisphere, it is summer now. So in the winter time, there might have been a third party situation here, which is what put this relationship on ice, which froze this relationship. This is why we have the padlock here, because this was shut down because of third party. This might not be for everyone. This might be just for some of you, but this third party was a person. But for others, you could be a place or a thing. But this is what happened to put this relationship on ice. But we also have here an offer. So the Queen of Swords here, she's like, you know what? This happened, but this is in the past now. This is frozen. We're going to leave it frozen. It's going to remain in the past where it is. We have an offer coming in. And we saw that with the Page of Pentacles as well here. We also have offer here. This Queen of Swords, whatever offer comes her way, whatever offer comes your way, you know that you're not accepting your person back unless they've changed, unless they have accepted their spiritual journey. You know now much better than what you knew then. You're wise now. You're the Queen of Swords. You've gained wisdom. You've gained perspective. You've gained clarity. You know that the offer that comes in has to be solid. Has to be something that is matching to you, your energy, your level. So that's what we have on that. So before I finish here, I want to get a message from your person on your love story, on your connection. We have 2 cards came out here. I've ever met someone like you before or since, and I actually met a sensible, intelligent, and wonderful person. Then I let them go. So your person is like, they know that you're one of a kind. They know that they're not gonna find someone like you ever again. They know that they had everything they wanted in the palm of their hands, but they were not strong enough to hold it, to keep it. So now they're like, okay, I need to go through this journey. And for the majority of the people you're watching this for, this is going to happen. They're going to go through this. It hinges on this spiritual awakening here. But they're going to go through it, and they're going to come through it the other side more awakened, more healed, more of highest frequency. What else do we have? Last message to you from your person. We have good chemistry. So they know that the 2 of you are compatible. They know that the 2 of you, how do I put this? I feel like it was like the chemistry between you 2 was like hot. It was intense. It was like unlike any other they'd felt before. And then we have here, sadly, words escape me, but my actions don't. So when they do come back and bring you this offer, it's not just going to be empty words. It's not just going to be words. It's going to be words and actions. They might say, whatever they say, they're going to back it up with words. With actions. So guys, if you chose the rose quartz, rose, and the love card, these were your messages. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. Also, please let me know in the comments what you think about these story cubes and this type of reading. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3, the blue stone rose stone crystal and the divinity card, this is your reading. So guys, if you chose this card, this is telling you from the universe that you hold the power within. You always have, you always will. There is divinity within you. There's divinity within your person, and there's divinity in this connection. This connection is divinely orchestrated. So you're having divine help is at your fingertips whenever you need it. The divine put you guys together, and the divine is always there to help you. So Let's see what your love story is. So we have the bee. We have the magnifying glass. I want to say that is. We have the sheep. We have the sleeping man, woman. We have the tree. We have the star. We have a keyhole. We have the scales of justice. And we have the world. So, your story is that of one. So, with the bee here, I get there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of hard work to be done, or there's a lot of hard work to be learned from this. And this goes back to divinity. So when you're struggling, when you're feeling that this connection is too much work, remember that you have divine within you. Tap into that energy, tap into that, and that will help you through, because there's something you need to see, and you're going to need to use a magnifying glass to see, because it's hidden beneath all of that busyness, all of that buzziness that comes with this hard work. There's something in there for this. You might not see what this is trying to tell you or show you, but it's there. We have the sheep and we have the snoozing man or the sleeping man, woman. I feel like there's something about that. This is something that is. This is being asleep. This is being a sheep, and not like sheep in a bad way, but this could be like you're just going through the motion. You're following whatever else everybody else is doing. This is for you to wake up. It's time for you to wake up. See, use your magnifying glass and see through, accede through, and see through all the stuff. Because this is about your growth with a tree here. You are destined to grow big, prosperous, abundant. Like this is you, but as long as you sleep, this is not going to happen. This is for you to wake up. This is for you to learn something, to wake up to something, to your own growth, to the growth of this connection. Because of the star here now, the star is hope and faith. The star is destined. The star is fated. This is fated. You're fated to have the world. You're fated to have the world with this person. But as long as you're asleep here with the sheep and the sleeping guy, this is not going to happen. There's a keyhole here. What's missing here is the key. But know that when you balance the scales of justice, when you have balance, you have truth. And I feel like that's what this connection is going to get you to. This is what you're going to find in between the lines, in between all the busyness of life, is truth, clarity, balance, wisdom, because the world is yours. The world is yours, and the world is going to be turning in your favor and in the favor of this connection. And I feel like what your story is this divinity, is learning your divinity, learning that you are divine, learning that you stand out from the flock. Let's pull some tarot. And the first card that flies out is the High Priestess. Know who you are. You are, I mean, for this card, for me, it is also about the divine feminine. So you are divine. You hold divinity within you. You are the High Priestess. You're intuitive. You have guidance. You give guidance. You allow your inner voice to be heard. You trust your intuition. You nourish your intuition. You feed off the light of the divine. This is you. I feel like for this pile here, you guys who chose this is more of a story for you, as in your individual person. And like, it's not so much about the other person. Yes, the other person, you guys are gonna have the world together, but this is about your journey, your solo journey. your solo journey to step into your divinity. We have the Page of Wands here. This is about you exploring. You are the explorer. You are a free spirit. This is time for you to be enthusiastic about waking up, about leaving the flock, not being a sheep, stepping into your growth, to your future. And all it takes is just having hope and faith. Keep your hope and faith, because there's a solid offer coming in the material world. The Ace of Pentacles in new beginnings, a solid offer in the material world. Your person will step in and come in and give you that solid offer. But before that happens, you're stepping into your divinity. When you do step into your divinity and you become this free spirit and you start exploring, you know, that's when the world starts, you know, that's when you conquer the world, like your world. That's when the divine starts delivering. And we have the Seven of Cups here. This is like you realize the choices you have. Butterflies here, transformation. There's all this growth and transformation happening. But with the Seven of Cups, you're searching, and you have all these choices in front of you. You've been searching for something, and you're gonna be finding it. Sevens are very spiritual numbers. So with like this spiritual growth you're going through, this transformation, this waking up. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who's very efficient, someone who's very meticulous and steady. They're slow, but they're steady. So this transformation might take a while. This journey to step into your divinity might take a while. You might focus on this more than focusing on this other person, or focusing on your divine counterpart. You might be just focusing on you filling up your cup so you can have a new beginning in the material world. This could be a solid offer from your person, or this could be just a solid offer to a new beginning for yourself in the material world. So tell me more about the High Priestess. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Divine timing. Yes, everything happens in divine timing, and you're going to find that out. You're going to be working with divine timing in terms of you're going to trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you to what you need to know, where you're going to go. Because like we saw with that Knight of Pentacles, it might take a while. So there's nothing really fixed right now. And during this time, you're going to rest. You're going to rest because you know, you're going to intuitively know what you need to do. Page of Wands. This is about changing your perception. Perception when it comes to perhaps this person, when it comes to love, when it comes to your life. When you go through this transformation, you're going to see things a lot more differently. You're going to see things in a different way than you had before. You're going to start letting go. You're start letting go of people, places, and things. And this could be particularly if you are a divine feminine. You're going to let go of your divine masculine. And by letting go, I mean like letting go of the need to know the how, when, why. Letting go of that holding on to your divine masculine so tightly you can barely breathe. You're sitting around waiting for your divine masculine, putting your life on hold. You're letting go of that. You're living your life. You're no longer putting your life on hold. It's time for you to let go and gain a new perspective and leave things down to divine timing. While you're waiting, no, waiting is the wrong word. You'll stop waiting. You'll start living. And when your divine masculine comes back in is when they come back in. That's not you. You're not going to worry about when they're doing that. You're going to live your life. You're going to love. You're going to explore. You're going to be a free spirit. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. I felt a card flip somewhere. Maybe it didn't. Well, this one fell. This one fell out. And the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, there'll be an offer from your divine masculine, from your divine counterpart. If you're divine masculine watching this, you will be making an offer to your divine feminine. If you're divine feminine watching this, your divine masculine will be making an offer for you. This is a general reading, so please take resonates. I'm not saying this will happen for everyone. This will happen for some of you. But yes, once you let go of the divine masculine, the divine masculine will bring you an offer. Oh, Spirit, I love you when you do these things. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Time alone. So with all this searching, all these choices, what you're going to find out, what you want, what you're going to choose is you. You're picking you. Time alone. This is what I'm saying. This is what I felt, that this is not so much about the person you're watching this for. This is about your story. This is your solo story. This is your solo journey. Because in order for there to be a love story of you and them, you need to go through this. Some alone time, some disconnecting from your person so that you can move forward. Bottom of the deck here, we have strength. This will give you the strength you need. This will give you the strength you need to move forward. So before I finish this, let's get some messages from your person. And this all boils back to the divinity within, tapping into your own divine self. So what does your person want you to know? I thought I could do better. They walked away because they had the audacity to think they could do better. They had phoned everything they wanted. They phoned the person they wanted. And they thought they could up that, do better. They know better now that they can't. Bottom of the deck here, I fucked up. I own that. They know they fucked up. They know. What else do we have? Unspoken words from your person. And that's why this divine masculine is like, once you release that energy of holding on to them so tightly, they can finally step into themselves, and they can, that energy will be detached, and they can start coming back to you. Because that is what they've been wanting to do since the day they thought they could do better and they walked away. We have here, where you go, I go. I cherish you. And please don't make me say it, please. So they obviously they do love you. They have all these feelings for you because they know they fucked up as soon as they let you go, as soon as they walked away from you, because you are the love. You are their love. Where you go, I go. This is, I feel like this is very much 5D energy. Like the energy is always around you. They want this in the physical as well. To be bound, not bound to you, but to be with you. To be around you because they love you, they cherish you. But they don't want to say the words. They don't want to say the words right now because they're not ready to say it. They don't want, like, the higher self doesn't want to come through right now to say it, because they want to bring you that offer and they want to say it to you face to face. But on the deck here we have, I know I never take things seriously, but I'm serious about you. So know that they're serious about you. They're gonna do the work. They're gonna step into their own divinity as well, and then come back and make you an offer, a solid offer in the material world here, with this Ace of Pentacles and the Divine Masculine. So guys, that was your reading. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this reading and the story cubes. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. If you guys want a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your love and support. I'll see you next time. Bye.